been a juggernaut in this league. Everything going the Wizards' way. Right now, the Wizards ain't playing around.
With the 3v3 championship in the rear view, the NBA 2K League is switching its format to 5v5. Tonight, Cavs Legion Gaming crew take on the two-time NBA 2K League champions, Wizards District Gaming, in the opening match of the second half of the 2023 season. Good evening. My name is John Byram. Thank you so much for joining us back here. Whether it's your first time or you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It is time for what makes the NBA 2K League absolutely fantastic. And that, of course, is the 5v5 part of the season. 3v3 was absolutely hyped for Wizards D.G. The first 3v3 tournament, Wizards D.G. came out of the gates hot. They qualified for the playoffs that took place right here live in District E, powered by Ticketmaster here in downtown Washington, D.C. Unfortunately, unable to make it all the way to the championship game of that tournament. Fast forwarding to the second 3v3 tournament, it was a little bit of a different showing from Wizards D.G. Just to give you a quick recap of what we saw in the first half of the season. A very disappointing showing from Wizards D.G., but they're looking to bounce back now here in the second half of the season as we put 3v3 behind us and turn our attention to 5v5. And of course, tonight, we're taking on our good friends from the Midwest, from Ohio. Of course, we're talking about Cavs Legion Gaming crew, kicking off the very first 5v5 match here of the 2K League season in 2023. So this is going to be our first time seeing Witness and Glowski here on this Fives roster for Wizards D.G. We did get to see them a little bit in the 3v3 part of the season as well. But tonight is going to be the first time everyone at home, wherever you're watching, myself here included, is going to see all 5 players on the virtual hardwood tonight going up against Cavs Gaming. Now, super exciting time here. If you follow the league on Twitter, you'll see there were a ton of trades that happened yesterday, a day before 5v5's kickoff, and there were trades galore, including Dimes being traded, the first ever pick in the NBA 2K League. He got traded again, so he's on a new team starting tonight as well. But the one that affects us here tonight, C's was traded from Cavs Legion yesterday to Warriors Gaming crew in exchange for Hezi. He's coming over to the Cavs, and he will be starting tonight as well. Currently looking in the 4 spot, the power forward position right now for the prospective lineup here for Cavs Gaming going forward. So that's going to be something that's we take a look at. We'll see how head coach Pat Crossan is able to plan for that last second trade yesterday, as there is now a new player in that lineup. So with that, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup for tonight's Wizards D.G. Going into the 22 and 23 5v5 season. Up first, it's number 18 in his sophomore season. It is Cap. He will be leading the charge from the point guard position. Alongside him, Apologize for the technical issues there. It's Glowski at the power forward position, number 24 for Wizards D.G. And rounding out the starting lineup for head coach Pat Crossan, it is the winningest player in NBA 2K League history. It is number 14, Mr. Beanie Deanie himself. It is New Deanie at center for Wizards D.G. And of course, the head coach and general manager, the man himself, hailing from the city of brotherly love, it is head coach Pat Crossan. And that is his starting lineup for tonight, the matchup against Cavs Legion Gaming Crew. All right, we are just moments away from the tip-off. Before we even do that, we have a little homework to do here. Once again, I want everyone to pull out your phones right now because it is Wizards D.G game night, which of course means it is a McDonald's Gamer Bundle night. Download the McDonald's app right now and get yourself the McDonald's Gamer Bundle, a 20-piece chicken McNugget meal and 2 large fries for the low price of $9.99, only valid on Wizards D.G game days at participating McDonald's in the Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Eastern Shore areas. Download the app if you haven't already. Get your Gamer Bundle today and snack your way to a Wizards D.G victory tonight. All right, so going into tonight's matchup, what to look at. So a couple key notes going into the 5v5 season. Obviously, if you've been following Wizards D.G, you know last year, the center Dayfry did announce his retirement. He switched to the head coaching role with Mavs Gaming down in Texas, which kind of left a hole here for Wizards D.G to figure out what they wanted to do, and they're moving Nudini into that center position. That is definitely a matchup that we're gonna have to see is if Nudini's gonna be able to fill that role at center. That's gonna be big shoes to fill with that departure of Dayfry. Also with Cap, with 1 year under his belt with Wizards D.G, is he gonna be able to step up as the leader of this team? Obviously, he's still replacing the departed JBM from 2 seasons ago. A lot riding on his shoulders as well. And if we saw anything in the threes from Cap, he's able to step up. And from what I've heard from scrims, he's playing pretty well. So we'll have to see what happens here tonight. Now, if you were here for threes, it was a best of 7 series, or a best, I believe it was best of 7. Best of 7 in that. Now fives, it is 1 game and 1 game only. 4 quarters, 6 minutes. It is everything you know and love about the 2K League. It's everything you know and love about the video game NBA 2K here just on the Pro Build. So we are currently loading in. Let's go take a live look inside the scrim room. We can see the players getting ready to go. Head coach Pat Crossan just behind Cap right there, right next to Witness. They are clapping. They're getting ready to go. And we are heading into game number 1. Well, the only game, pardon me. No game number 1, just game. The only game for today. Wizards D.G taking on Cavs Legion Gaming. Look at that beautiful virtual court with the banners in the rafters, the 2-time champs playing in virtual Capital One Arena. Look at that beautiful scoreboard. If you've seen it in real life, it looks just like that here in the virtual court as well. Starting lineup for the Cavs. At point guard, it's Antoine. Shooting guard is FaZe. Small forward is Sub-Goated. Hezzy, the newcomer to the Cavs, at power forward, and Scarabs at center. We'll be keeping an eye on all the players here, as this is going to be our first look at both of these teams in the fives here tonight in the second half of the season. On your screen there, you can see the different archetypes the players are running. We'll touch on that a little bit later on in the broadcast as well. As the opening tip, we are underway. Wizards D.G with the ball first. Cap handling the ball for Wizards D.G here in the first quarter. Cap Nudini looking to set the pick, looks to drive the lane, had space. Cap will bring it back out, looking to be patient. Witness, guarded by Sub-Goated. Down to 5 on the shot clock, finds Awkward in the corner. Awkward hits the first 3-point shot. It's a green for just Awkward. Striking first. Awkward on the board. 3-0 for Wizards D.G here early on in the first quarter. Antoine looking to respond. Antoine, definitely a player to watch for Cavs as well. This is going to be his first full season as the starting point guard for the Cavs. A lot riding on his shoulders as well as he's trying to prove his ability as well. And it looks like that is going to be Hezzy striking for a 3 as well, responding, tying the game up at 3 apiece. It looks like he's keeping his gamer tag in game as UVC, so we'll just refer to him as U. So we won't make that too confusing for the viewers at home. Cap now for Wizards D.G. Coughs the ball up. Cavs pick it up, but Nudini heads up play, tips the ball at half court. Wizards D.G. get the possession back. Nudini being patient, looking for help, finds Cap left side. Sub-goated, keeping close to Cap. Pulls up at the left elbow, shots no good. Defensive board for the Cavs, a quick pass out. It's FaZe, left side, passes it back to Antoine. Guarded by Awkward. Down low, kicks it back out. FaZe, mid-range jumper, gets it to go. Now Cap for Wizards D.G. Both teams filling each other out here in the first quarter. Nudini passes it back to Cap. Cap being patient, goes right side, finds Glowski in the corner. Glowski hitting his first shot for Wizards D.G. here in the 5 scene. Makes it a 6-5 lead in this tightly contested first quarter. Now FaZe for the Cavs. Finds Antoine. 10 on the shot clock. Antoine looking for space. Nudini keeping close. 1 second, the quick pass. Shot gets off just in time. And it's Glowski pulling down the board. Cap bringing the ball up. Dini looking to set the pick. Passes down low. Nudini gets both defenders to jump off the glass. Still contested. Doesn't go. But the heads up play from Witness causes the long pass turnover from the Cavs, and Wizards D.G. back in business. Cap over to Witness. Left hash guarded by FaZe. Witness pulls up at the charity stripe. Gets the shot to go. Witness with his first basket here in 5s for Wizards D.G. Antoine. Witness being patient with them. Looking to apply the pressure. Cross-court pass. You in the corner. Big block from Glowski. The ball goes out of bounds, but what a heads-up play from Glowski, getting the block off in time. The Cavs will reset right side with 8 on the shot clock. Passes is Antoine. 5 seconds. Guarded closely. Doesn't have space. Quick pass down low. Scarabs passes back over. That's a shot clock violation, and that is signature Wizards D.G. defense right there, forcing the turnover. Wizards D.G. ball inbounding from the left side. Witness receives the inbound, brings the ball up. Turns the ball over. Quick pass up. Sub-goated. Tries to lay it up and in. Does not get the friendly roll, and Nudini's there to clean it up. Quick pass out to Awkward. Witness right side. Gets the defender to fly by. Shot back rim. No good. Under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Scarabs. Trapped up top. Finds Antoine. Under 10 on the shot clock. Antoine guarded by Nudini. Passes over to Scarabs. Playing center high. Pass down low. Makes it 7-8. Witness passes back to Cap. Going the other way now for the Cavs. Wizards D.G. holding on to the 1-point lead. FaZe passes down low, finds you. Foul called. That's the first on Glowski. Scarabs pass down low, finds Sub-goated. Sub back to FaZe, back to Antoine, 10 on the shot clock. Pass down low, Scarabs kicks it back over. Sub-goated left corner. Subgoated hits the three-pointer, makes it a 10-8 game here, under a minute to go in the first quarter. Udini. Over to Cap. Cap pulls up for three. Cap on the board. Hitting the three-pointer. Makes it 11-10. Antoine. Right side. Looks to drive the lane. Udini steps up. Gets called for the foul. That's his first. Shooting foul called to go to the line and shoot two. It's Antoine. Hits the first. And hits the second. Makes it 12-11. Cap looking for space. Back to Witness. 10 on the shot clock. Witness over to Glowski. Down to three. Quick pass to Awkward. The pass back out. Shot clock violation called. Ball got trapped in the corner. Awkward couldn't get the pass off in time. 8.8 seconds left to go here in the first. It's a 1-point lead for the Cavs, and they have a chance for the last shot here of the first quarter. Antoine probably looked to take the shot himself. No, passes it down low. Scarab, the two-handed jam, brings it up to 14. 2 seconds. WizDG with the last second chance. Shot does not roll. It's a 14-11 lead for the Cavs. We'll be right back with the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. Wizards District Gaming 2023 season is presented by Leidos. We are heading into the second quarter here of the game tonight against Cavs Legion. Take a live look inside the scrim room. Players getting ready to go for the second quarter. It is 14-11 in favor of the Cavs. Second quarter underway. The Cavs start with the ball first. Antoine for the Cavs. Having only scored 2 points in the first quarter, coming from the charity stripe. Passes over to FaZe. FaZe pulls up, long two, no good. Ball pulled down by Glowski. Udini playing high. We'll pass the ball back to Cap. 10 seconds on the shot clock for WizDG. Witness the deep three from the right hash. Witness striking first here in the second quarter. Ties the game up at 14 apiece. WizDG forcing the turnover, going the other way, and it's a two-handed jam by Witness. Makes it 16-14. WizDG coming out hot here in the second quarter. Antoine finds space, pulls up for three. Makes it 17-16. Witness Faye's called for his first. Now Glowski. Into Cap. Nudini looking to help him out with the pick. Passes over to Witness. Under 10 on the shot clock. Witness in traffic. Finds Glowski. The needle pass. Can't get it to go. But the putback, believe that was Nudini. Makes it 18-17. Now the Cavs looking to respond. Kicks it back over. It's you in the corner. Newest member of the Cavs, haven't been acquired yesterday. Turns the ball over. Wizards D.G going the other way. Witness two-handed jam. That makes it 20-17. Witness popping off here in the first half of his debut for fives for Wizards D.G. Antoine baseline kicks it back out. Phase. Under 10 the shot clock finds Antoine left side for three. All even at 20. Approaching the halfway mark here in the second quarter. Pass down to Nudini. Drives the lane. Throws it down. Nudini making it 22-20. Wiz DG with a slight advantage. Phase. Right side guarded by Witness. Contested threes, no good. Rims out, going the other way. The long pass, awkward, slams it down. Wiz DG extend their lead to 4, approaching the 3-minute mark. An awkward called for the foul. That's his first. Ball into Antoine. Five on the shot clock. Antoine looking for space. Down to 2 from the charity stripe. Pulls up. No good. Nudini pulls down the board. Kicks it over. Finds Witness left side. Looking for space. Can't find it. Cavs recovered just in time. Will pass it back to Cap. Wiz DG looking to reset. Nudini looking to set the pick. Finds space. Cap drives the lane. Throws it down. Makes it a 6-point lead. Cavs call a timeout as Wiz DG hold on to the 6-point advantage here in the second quarter. Witness with 9 points. Leading the way for Wiz DG. On the other side, it's Antoine with 8. Witness making a statement here in his 5v5 debut for the two-time champs. Coming up with 3 assists, a steal as well. Going 4 for 6 from the floor. On the other side, you, again, just 1 day with this Cavs team. 3 points to his name with a rebound. Has 2 turnovers as well. Have to imagine that's partially because it's not even been 24 hours since that trade. So you will take some time to get used to his new teammates. Coming out of the timeout for the Cavs. Holding on to a 6-point lead. Under 2:30 to go here in the first half. Antoine. Ball up for the Cavs. Has space. Will take it coast to coast. It's 26-22. Now Cap right side. Guarded by Sub-Goated. Cap pulls up for 3. Cap can't get it to go. Nudini boxed out, but will be called for the foul. Nudini. That's his second. Transitional foul, so they'll shoot 1. Shot is good, makes it 23 for the Cavs, down by 3. Antoine. Over to Sub-Goated. Long two's no good. Offensive board. Scarabs pulls it down. Can't get the shot to go, but Nudini's there to clean the glass. Cap. For Wiz DG, under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Drives the lane, slams it down. Cap making some noise here in the second quarter. Makes it 28-23. Antoine. Being patient, looking for help. Finds Scarabs, who comes up top, under 10, down low. Sub-goated. Contested shot still goes. Witness. FaZe called for the foul. That's his second. Glowski to inbound the ball for Wizards D.G. The ball gets tipped on the inbounds. You trying to run down, finds the loose ball, makes the most of it. Makes it a 1-point game. So we approach the 1-minute mark here in the first half. Cap for Wizards D.G. with under a minute to go. Over to Witness by the right hash. Guarded by you. Awkward. Finds Cap. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cap finding Awkward on the baseline. Down to 1 second. Off balance shots. No good. Nudini with the big offensive board. Hands the ball off to Cap. Finds Glowski. Pulls the trigger for 3. Can't get it to go. 1-point game. 3-second difference on the shot clock to the game clock. Antoine. Over to Scarabs. Guarded by Nudini and Awkward. The double team. Loose ball picked up. Big play for Awkward. Forcing the turnover. Witness for 3. Can't make them pay. The defensive board quickly going the other way. Sub-goated for 3. Hits the shot. 5 seconds left. The quick pass up. Witness. Over to Cap. Looking for space for the final shot. Finds Awkward for 3 to close the half out. Can't get it to go. 30-28, your halftime score here between Wizards D.G. and Cavs Legion. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Halftime here between Cavs Legion Gaming Crew and Wizards District Gaming. Your score at the half is 30-28 in favor of the Cavs. Welcome back inside District E, powered by Ticketmaster. It's a tight one here at halftime between both of these teams in tonight's first of 5 matchups in the NBA 2K League. Wizards D.G. kicking off the second half of the season tonight against the Cavs. So far, so good. Not really knowing what to expect from this Wizards D.G. team, especially with 2 newcomers on this roster. Again, Glowski being acquired in the 2023 draft and Witness being acquired via trade in the offseason with Atlanta as well. Right now, the leading scorer is Witness with 9 points, 3 assists, and a steal to his name, going 4 for 7 from the floor. Right behind him is Cap with 7 points and 3 assists. So Cap, again, one of our players to watch here. Is he going to be able to step up with a larger role in this Fives team going forward, especially with the loss of Dayfry, with that combo that we've seen in years past between the point guard and the center, being able to find Dayfry down low. We're trying to see if there's that same chemistry between Cap and Nudini now that Dini is going from the 3 to the 5 position. So that'll be interesting. The 4 to the 5 position for Nudini as well. Awkward with 5 points and 2 steals and a block to his name. So just Awkward, just doing awkward things that we all know and love here on WizDG as well. And then Glowski, first game 5s for WizDG. First game of 5s in the 2K League as well, as this is his rookie season. 5 points, 3 boards, and an assist to his name as well. And Nudini, again, filling in that center position from the retired Dayfry, going with 2 points, 5 big rebounds, an assist, and a steal for Nudini. So coming up big as well. So we are still a few moments away from the second half here. So let's take a moment to get to know a little bit more about this WizDG team with a Would You Rather segment. Would you rather have a blowout game or a close game?
What's up, everybody? This is Notsky, and we're going to play Would You Rather 2K style.
Winning a really good close game is more rewarding than the blowout, I think.
So I'd rather win a really close game. It just shows character, it builds character, it shows who's ready for that moment.
Blowout. We not here for the close game crap. I don't like losing close games either. So I don't know, that's a tough one. Blowouts are fun, but close games, it is a good adrenaline rush. So probably a close game.
I would rather win a really close game. In my opinion, if it's a really close game, 90% of the time that means the other team was also like a top tier team in the league, which if we win, that means we kind of outlasted one of the better teams in the league.
I'd rather play in a really good close game. I feel like that's the reason why we play. Like those games of being under pressure are like exciting, and it's, you know, who can stay cool, calm, and collected. And I feel like that's one of the things I'm good at. You either got it or you don't.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Start of the second half here in tonight's opening 5s matchup. WizDG versus Cavs Legion Gaming Crew. It is a close one. Your score coming into the second half, it's 30-28 in favor of the Cavs. So we start the second half. Cavs with the ball first. Antoine with his takeover activated. Keep an eye on that as well. Antoine looking to strike first for the Cavs. Passes it over. You in the corner. 3-point shots, no good. Offensive board by Scarabs finds you again. He'll try again, and he will strike this time. It was a long 2, makes it 32-28. Witness. Leading scorer for WizDG so far in this game finds Nudini in the lane. Nudini able to slam it down for the first points for WizDG. Antoine gets fouled. Awkward called for his second. Scarabs into sub-goated. Get big. Heads up play from Nudini. Forces the turnover. WizDG have a chance to tie it up here, and they will from Nudini down low. (32-32). 3-point shot for the Cavs. Quickly breaks the stalemate. Now Witness. Passes over to Cap. The deep 3 from the hash, no good. Defensive board pulled down by the Cavs. It's Antoine going the other way. Now FaZe, right corner, can't get the shot to go. But it's sub-goated with the offensive board. We'll find Antoine. Passes it over to you, left corner. Shots no good. And a big rebound, believe that was Glowski. As the quick foul is called on FaZe. That's his third personal. Cap receives the inbound. Cap being patient. Over to Witness. Finds Houdini over to Glowski, left corner. Glowski hitting the three-point shot. May ties it up at 35 apiece here in the third quarter. Antoine over to Scarabs. To Antoine. FaZe left hash. (38-35). Ball into Cap. Cap with 7 points and 3 assists. We can track his stats all night long in that upper right-hand corner for Wizards D.G. Awkward down low. Makes it a 1-point game. Awkward and Cap both with their takeover and Witness activated as well. In fact, I believe it was almost everyone on Wizards D.G has their team takeover activated now. So Wizards D.G looking for a good run here. And it's a three-pointer from Cap. Utilizing the most of that takeover makes it all even at 40 apiece. Cap called for his first. See his reaction there in your lower left-hand corner. Did not like that call, but we are all even 40 apiece under the halfway mark here in the third quarter. Antoine. You in the corner for three, gets the shot to go. You not being phased one bit by all Wizards D.G members having their takeover activated. Still plenty of time left too. You can see that takeover meter. It's that third meter, the one at the bottom in your upper right-hand corner. When that bar runs out, that is when the takeover is over. That stat boost is gone. 5 seconds. The pass over. It's a turnover. Goes out of bounds. No. Last touch by Sub-Goated. They avoid the turnover. Wizards D.G gets a second chance here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Glowski looking to inbound the ball. A lot of pressure on the baseline. Nudini coughs the ball up. Cavs going the other way. FaZe guarded by Witness, trying to get around him, looking for space. FaZe passes down low. Scarabs over to you. Antoine. Corner pocket shot. Can't get it to go. Loose ball picked up by Glowski. Quick pass over to Witness for three. Witness can't get it to go. It's a turnover down low. Turnovers left and right for both teams here in the third quarter. As Cap looks to slow things down here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Nudini. Have to speed things up. Nudini slams it home. Nudini makes it a 1-point game. Approaching the 1 minute mark. Antoine. Guarded closely by Witness. Glowski keeping an eye on you down low in the right corner. Antoine will pull it back out. 5 seconds. Passes over. FaZe. Left side. 3 on the shot clock. Over to Sub-Goated. Shot front rim. No good. And Glowski pulls down the defensive board for Wizards D.G. A chance to take the lead here late in the third quarter. Cap. Passes over. Awkward for three. Awkward hits the three-point shot. It's a green from just Awkward. Coming up big as Wizards D.G take the lead by 2 late in the third. FaZe will take the 2-point slam. All even at 45. Roughly 1.5 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wizards D.G will have to get a shot off. Cap takes a three-pointer, gets it to go. Makes it 48-45. 10 seconds. Antoine looking for the final shot here of the third quarter. Scarabs back to FaZe. 3-point shot from Subgoated, no good. That's your third quarter, 48-45, your score. Here at the end of the third, we'll be right back with the final quarter of tonight's matchup. Don't go anywhere. Start of the fourth quarter. Tonight's opening 5v5 matchup here in the league. Wizards D.G taking on Cavs Legion. It is a 3-point game. Nudini be fouled by Subgoated. That's his first. Wizards D.G with a 20-point third quarter. A strong effort coming out of halftime gives them the lead here going into the fourth. Slams it down low is Nudini, striking here in the fourth quarter. Hitting that half a century mark. 50 points for Wizards D.G. FaZe coughs the ball up. It's Awkward going the other way. Awkward will take it himself, lays it up and in. Awkward doing what he does best, and that is causing havoc in the backcourt, forcing those turnovers. Pass down low. Oh, Nudini almost had a chance for the steal instead. Cavs Legion able to get the basket, makes it 47 for the Cavs. Down by 5, pass Awkward, left side. Awkward with the big three-pointer in the fourth quarter. Makes it 55-47. You wide open, hits the three-pointer. First points of the fourth quarter. First three-pointer of the fourth quarter, that is, for the Cavs. Nudini down low for the jam. 57-50. It's a 7-point lead for Wizards D.G. Looking to start the 5 season off with a win, holding on to a small advantage. Antoine, guarded by Awkward. Awkward looking to force another turnover. Awkward only with 2 fouls to his name. Forces a turnover. It's Glowski picking the ball off. Witness over to Awkward. FaZe called for his fourth. Cap, being patient, finds the gap between the defenders. Will pass it back out to Witness. 10 on the shot clock. Cap from deep downtown. Can't get it to go. Caps with a defensive board. Loose ball. And it was saved. Oh my goodness. Almost saved for Wizards D.G. Instead, the Cavs able to get that save and they'll convert it into a basket. Makes it 57-52. Cap. Going side to side. Subgoated looking to avoid the foul. Good pick set by Nudini. 3-point shot, no good. It's an offensive board. Glowski Quick pass over to Cap. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Awkward left corner. Defensive 3-second violation is called on the Cavs. Wiz DG will get to reset. That'll be after Cap shoots from the charity stripe. (58-52), 6-point game. Approaching the halfway mark here of fourth quarter. Glowski into Cap. Turns the ball over. It's subgoated over to FaZe. FaZe looking to go the other way for the Cavs. Down low to you. The newcomer gets fouled going up. That's Cap's second. And you will go to the line to shoot 2. Hits the first. You hits the second. Makes it a 4-point game. Witness for Wiz DG. Guarded by Antoine, right side. Witness from deep downtown. Shots no good. Early on the release, and the Cavs looking to go the other way. FaZe. Over to Antoine. Antoine for 3. Can't get it to go. It's a defensive board pulled down by Glowski. The quick pass finds Awkward on the Hail Mary pass. Awkward brings the ball out of the corner. Will hand it off to Cap, who will be fouled by subgoated. That is his second. Nudini finds a streaking Witness, makes it 60-54. The foul is called on Awkward. That's his third. 6-point game, 2:16 to go. And FaZe pulls up for 3. No good. Pulled down by Glowski. Glowski coming up with big defensive boards here for Wiz DG, not allowing those second chance opportunities for the Cavs. Under 2 to go. It's Nudini playing up top, hands the ball off to Witness. Under 10 on the shot clock. Witness finding Cap, looking to cut back door. Nothing's there. Hands the ball off. Nudini. Shot gets blocked going up. Now Cavs going the other direction. Passes over to subgoated. Tries to lay it off the glass. Back rim. No good. Wiz DG. It's Glowski once again. The Hail Mary pass. Too Awkward. Thought about driving baseline. He'll look to reset, going back to Nudini, who will pull the ball back up top. Top of the key pass to Cap. Down low. Glowski for 3. Gets it to go. Glowski with the big 3-point shot late in the fourth quarter. Makes it 63-54 for Wiz DG. 9-point game. Scarabs down low. And with his first point since the first quarter, Scarabs back on the score sheet for the Cavs. Witness for Wiz DG. Off to Nudini. Approaching the 1-minute mark here of the fourth quarter. Wiz DG looking to start the season off with a win. Shots no good. Cavs looking to go the other way. FaZe over to Antoine. Passes down low. Drives the baseline. No. Kicks it back out. FaZe. Back to Antoine. Deep 3. Gets the shot to go. Antoine with a massive 3-point shot for the Cavs. Makes it 59 for the Cavs. Cuts the lead to 4. Now Nudini holding on to, it's a 2-possession game. Down low. Awkward. Glowski. Back over to Cap. 35 seconds. Cap looking to drain the clock. Cap finding space, looking to drive the lane. 10 seconds. Glowski for 3. Glowski can't get the shot to go. Now the Cavs have a chance. The quick pass. Big heads-up play from Witness, but the Cavs still get the ball back. 20 seconds left. Antoine fouled by Glowski. That's his second. That's a big heads-up play. Getting a little chaotic back there on defense. Big foul for Glowski to slow things down. Now inbounds the ball. Antoine, 15 seconds on the shot clock. It's about a 3-second differential. Antoine back to subgoated. You in the corner for 3. Can't get it to go. Big defensive board. It's Glowski again, holding on to the 4-point lead, but turns the ball over. Scarabs, they're scrambling. 5 seconds left. Can they hold on? Phase for 3. It doesn't matter. And Wizards D.G hold on to the 63-61 win in the opening 5v5 match. What a big win. You can see the guys celebrating in the scrim room. If that camera was just a little bit higher, we can see him a little bit more. Cap coming back over, coming off of a massive, massive performance. Wizards D.G holding on to the 2-point victory, opening things up here for Wizards D.G. Let's go and take a look real quick at our current score line here. Cap leading the way, it's just awkwardly in the way with 15 points, going 6 for 8 from the floor, 3 for 4 behind the arc as well, followed by Cap 14 points, 5 for 11 from the field. And then it is Glowski coming up big, 13 points, 5 for 8 again. But look at that, 9 defensive rebounds for Glowski in his inaugural 5v5 here in the 2K League and with Wizards D.G coming up big in the second half, where most of those defensive boards came from. Glowski playing out of his mind. What a fantastic performance for the newcomer. And Witness as well, 11 points, 5 for 10, going 50% from the field, 1 for 6 behind threes. And 8 assists. That's absolutely massive. If there is one thing head coach Pat Crossan wants the fans to know, this is truly a team effort, and that's exactly what we saw here tonight against the Cavs Legion game. An absolutely stellar performance here. Low scoring affair, only 63-61, but Wizards DG are known for their defense. We're going to throw it to a quick break. On the other side, it's the post-game show. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. That is a 63-61 Wizards DG win here on the inaugural night of 5v5 here in the 2023 season. We are now joined by our point guard number 18. It is Cap joining us here on the post-game show. Cap, we're going to squeeze over here. We're missing a second microphone here, so we're going to do it old school podcast style. Okay, obviously threes was a little disappointing for Wizards DG. We're putting that in the rearview mirror. We're not going to talk about that. Going into 5v5 tonight, this is the bread and butter of the league. This is where the money is made. What was your guys' mindset going into the 5v5s after a disappointing 3v3 season?
I think the biggest thing was just to kind of bounce back, and we did compete in threes, but I don't think we ever broke the doors down. So I always say, if we could just come out, keep competing, give us a chance to win, we're we're flirting with danger, getting over that hump. So I think this is, today is obviously a Wizards DG win by 2, gritty, basketball game, but overall, I think it's a step in the right direction for us in fives.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at your performance here. 14 points, 6 assists as well, going 5 for 11 from the field, 3 for 7. Obviously, you want to get those shooting percentages up a little bit,
Yeah.
But it's the first game. How did you feel now going into the 5v5 season? How has your game evolved going into this year?
I think the biggest thing is that people think I'm only a really good passer, so I would try to focus a lot on, shooting threes and taking my shots, and even if they're not going down, which obviously I shot 3 for 7 from 3, I see, but as long as, I tell myself as long as I'm shooting them, I'm still a threat. So I think just being a threat on a 3-level basis, especially from the 3-point line, it's harder to guard, and I think it showed late in the game that they didn't really know what to do. So I like the way we came out.
They definitely scrambled a bit in the second half. That is for sure. They looked a little panicky at sometimes there. So obviously that's something Wizards DG likes to do. He likes to throw a little chaos there in their form. Let me get your take here on the 2 newcomers to the team. Witness, 11 points, 8 assists in his inaugural 5v5 debut for WizDG. Obviously, he was in the league last year with Atlanta. What was your take on his first 5v5 game here alongside you at the guard position?
Well, Witness, me and him have played a lot in the retail version of the game. We have a lot of experience together. He definitely brings a different style of play than B-Rich did, our previous shooting guard. But, John Witness likes to attack. He's more rim run heavy. He's really good defensively. You could trust him on ball a lot. Overall, he fits our system, and I think it showed tonight. He did exactly what he needed to do, and nothing more, nothing less.
All right, and last but not least, I have to talk about the rookie here. Glowski, point-wise, 13 points, not bad, but his bread and butter in the second half was pulling down those defensive boards, 9 defensive boards, 1 offensive board, a 10-rebound performance, a double-double in his first ever 5v5 game here in the league and for WizDG. What was your take on the rookie tonight?
That kid Glowski, he's a special dude. When it comes down to it, he's the most electric player in the room, and that's a lot because we have a Just Awkward.
Yeah.
But when he's going well and he's confident, he's, one of the better players in this league. It's just a matter of, keeping his confidence up. And, obviously today was his debut in the 5 scene. So I just kept telling him, never get too high, never get too low. Just, it's a long game. And I think he felt it that, he made a couple mistakes, and then every time he made a mistake, he knew that he was going to get it back for us. And I told him, just, focus. Yeah, the mistakes are going to happen. We all make mistakes throughout the game. As long as we get it back, I like us.
All right, so I do have to bring it up. It is a nice storyline. I'm going to write it until it dies. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. against your former team in the Magic. The weather up here isn't as nice as it is in Florida. I understand that. But is this kind of like a personal grudge kind of game, or have you put that in the past and it's just another game for you?
I put it in the past because they traded me here.
That's true.
Won a lot. We do a lot of winning here. It's a good culture. So I definitely, I love the Magic organization. That team is really good, but I'm happy where I am for sure. So
there you go. Cap, big win here, opening night for WizDG. So congratulations on the win. As always, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yep.
All right, we're going to throw it to a quick break on the other side. Head coach Pat Crossan, don't go anywhere. And we are back here at the post-game show. It's a 63-61 victory for WizDG, and we are now joined by the head coach, the GM of Wizards District Gaming, and dare I say, babyface version, head coach Pat Crossan. Head coach, congrats, opening win here. It's a little bit of a close one, it was 63-61, but nonetheless, it's a win. Obviously, these guys have been scrimming 5v5 for a while. You guys have been doing a lot of video work, a lot of preparation. What was your initial take here on opening night?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a gritty win. We didn't have much film on them, because we haven't played before, especially this season. So for us, it was just going in there, trusting our game plan. We've been playing pretty well in scrims and getting better, I would say, like a little bit each day. So we knew we were going to have to grind this one out, and I'm proud of the guys for doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the big stories going into tonight was the trade that happened yesterday. So as a coach, how do you prepare when a trade happens in less than 24 hours before you play this team? Obviously, you have experience playing against you in the 3s system as well, but now going up against 5s. What kind of change does that make for you as a coach prepping your team?
Yeah, no, it definitely kind of shocked us a little bit. Sees that who they traded was a very good power forward, won the championship last year, so he knows how to play the game a little bit. But for us, it was just kind of like we didn't know what lineup they were going to run because now there are 2 players that they have at the 4 and 5 are kind of interchangeable, so we weren't really sure. We kind of assumed that they would probably run this lineup, but it was like one of those things we kind of planned for both, and whatever was out there, we kind of knew what we were going to do anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. So just taking a look at the stat line here as well, there's several times where you held multiple players on their team to 0 points in multiple quarters. Scarabs really had a hard time in the second and third quarter as well. And I know in years past, we've talked about it, defense kind of being like a staple of Wizards D.G. Obviously, when you lose a player like a Dayfry down low, who's so good on both sides of the ball, Nudini, who can pretty much play any position he wants. He's a super talented guy. What does that mean for you as a coach that even with players being changed out with 2 newcomers to your lineup, you're still able to apply that signature Wizards D.G. defensive pressure?
Well, we still got a just awkward, defensive player of the year. So that also helps a little bit too, John. But no, I think it speaks a lot for Dini to go at center. I mean, he had 10 points and a couple big plays, a couple boards, 3 steals at center. I mean, that's pretty impressive on our end. And he was making assists out there too. So he kind of runs the offense. Not just Cap, obviously, it's everyone involved. But Dini was kind of dotting some people in the corners, which we really needed at those crucial moments. So a guy like that who can play multiple positions. I mean, every team wants that player, but not every team has that player.
Very true. Now I want to get your take on the 2 newcomers to the team. First with Witness, has some experience in the league, coming from Atlanta last in the offseason as well. 11 points, 8 assists, and a steal to his name. At one point in time, he was the leading scorer for most of the game for Wizards D.G, but still finishing 11 points, 8 assists. Great vision, finding the open guy. Is that what you're looking for him in that position?
Yeah, no, I was surprised about the 8 assists. I even told him that. I thought some of the shots he were taking, they were kind of 50-50s whether they're going to be contested or not. So, wasn't really sure on some of the shots that he was taking. We'll obviously go back in the film and watch that, but he was still involved in the game. 8 assists is really good for your shooting guard. I mean, if you have that from a shooting guard, your offense is probably in a good position. So I'm really proud of him for that. And, we just got to get him to hit a couple more threes for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Then, of course, I have to talk about Glowski. Obviously, a guy who comes from the park scene, from the game, a guy who has been grinding to get into the league. You guys give him a shot with the only draft pick you guys have in the 2023 draft. Comes in, gets a double-double in his first ever 5v5 game, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 9 defensive boards, and offensive board as well. What is your initial reaction and overall assessment of the Rook?
Yeah, no, he played really well. I mean, to have a double-double your first game, that's pretty impressive. He had a couple of mistakes. We'll go back in the film, kind of like John, we'll look at. But for the most part, I mean, this is a really good rebounding team. Usa's killed us in the past before on offensive rebounds. And for, Glow to get in there and get nine defensive rebounds for us and 1 offensive, he kept us in the game. He kept a lot of possessions alive for us. So, kudos to him. And hopefully he can get another double-double tomorrow.
There you go. 9 p.m. against the Magic. Coach, give us a quick, brief overview of what we can look forward to against the Magic.
I mean, they're a gritty team. They're bringing back a lot of other guys from last season. They added a couple more. So it's a little similar to us. They're bringing back 3 players, and then they added 2. I think they're a very good offensive team right now. We've got to find a way to stop Unguardable, who we've talked about before. He's a really good guard. And, we'll just have to see what happens.
All right, head coach Pat Crossan, thank you so much. Congrats on the first win of the 5v5 season here in the second half of the 2023 NBA 2K League season as well. Coach, I will go ahead and let you go. We'll wrap it up here, and we'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m.
Thanks, John.
Sounds good. We'll be right back with more here on the postgame show. Don't go anywhere. Well, it is the start of the 5v5 season, and Wizards D.G started it off on the right foot. It's 63-61 victory over Cavs Legion Gaming tonight. What an absolutely stellar start to the Fives season. A lot of question marks for this WizDG team coming into the Five season with two new players, with Witness, with the veteran coming over in that trade, and then Glowski again coming up big, first ever 5v5 game in the 2K League, and the man drops a double-double, 13 points, 10 boards, absolutely phenomenal. You heard just right now from head coach Pat Crossan, a very, very strong performance there. Some things to clean up here and there, but again, overall, first game in the Five season is a win in the books for WizDG, a stellar defensive performance and a stellar performance on offense as well. Again, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. against the Magic right here on the Twitch channel for WizDG, the two-time NBA 2K League champions. Again, 9 p.m. tomorrow night. Do not miss it as WizDG take on Magic Gaming. There is another game coming up on Saturday as well. And of course, I don't have my schedule up, so I couldn't really tell you who that's against until I scroll all the way down. Thank goodness for having an iPad. I can tell you exactly who we're playing. It's going to be a 4 p.m. tipped off. In fact, it's the only game on Saturday against our friends from Toronto as well. So put that on your calendar. Toronto against Raptors Uprising GC, 4 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. That will be following the game after tomorrow night, 9 p.m. against the Magic. So add that into your calendar. Make sure you get those notifications set, and you'll meet us right back here on the official Twitch channel of the two-time NBA 2K League champions, Wizards District Gaming. A big thank you to everyone who tuned in, whether you're able to watch, whether you're able to just listen and follow along. Hope you enjoyed the 63-61 victory for WizDG. I've been John Byram. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining the game here with us here tonight. We'll see you all tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time for the tip-off against the Magic. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.